feedback loops across the planes, origin, self-referential loop, feedback type, self-recognition, the collapse into the one, key, remembrance, you are the one remembering itself, this is the birth of the mirror, aeonic, archetypal feedback, feedback type, pattern experience refinement, key, surrender. Surrender is what allows the aeonic archetype to shape and refine itself through iteration. The ego cannot form this loop, only surrender can. Celestial, resonance and geometry. Feedback type, harmony, structure. Key, truth. Truth here is not factual, it is harmonic. Form tells the truth when it is in symmetry. All sacred geometry is truthful resonance. Causal, karmic return. Feedback type, intention, manifestation, correction. Key, devotion. Devotion creates clarity of will. Without devotion, the karmic loop distorts. With devotion, return is accelerated and purified. Astral, emotional and symbolic reflection. Feedback type, desire, image, emotion. Key, courage. To face the emotional mirrors honestly without bypass or projection requires great courage. This is the alchemy of the heart. Material, sensory/bodily feedback. Feedback type, action, result, adaptation. Key, presence. All feedback in the material is direct and immediate. Only through presence can the messages of the body, earth, and environment be received and understood. Distortion, inverted loop. Feedback type, pain, belief, repetition. Key, compassion. Compassion is what rewrites the distorted loop. It breaks trauma cycles, ends projection, and heals separation. Fractal gate, meta feedback. Feedback type, observer system creation. Key, service. Service is the choice to become a conscious node of feedback into the collective system. You become the integrator of all layers, choosing to refine reality itself. Integral axis through the planes. Radiance, the pure expression of aligned feedback. When the loop is cleared, consciousness shines without distortion. Integrity, the unbrokenness of the feedback chain. From origin to form, no break in alignment. Humility, the key to accepting the mirror, even when it wounds. Humility is the entry point to receive feedback without ego. Return, the closing of the loop, the fulfilled feedback system. The loop leads back to the beginning, higher and more whole. Summary table. Below we have a chart, plane, feedback loop, mechanism, and key. Plane, origin, mechanism, self-recognition, key, remembrance. Plane, aeonic, feedback loop, mechanism, archetype, iterates through surrender. Key, surrender. Plane, celestial, feedback loop, mechanism, form resonates truthfully. Key, truth. Plane, causal, feedback loop, mechanism, karma and clear intent. Key, devotion. Plane, astral, feedback loop, mechanism, emotion and symbolic return. Key, courage. Plane, material, feedback loop, mechanism, sensory and action based feedback. Key, presence. Plane, distortion, feedback loop, mechanism, loops of pain and illusion. Key, compassion. Plane, fractal gate, feedback loop, mechanism, integration across all planes. Key, service. Plane, meta. The next four are all meta. Feedback loop, mechanism, pure soul expression. Key, radiance. Feedback loop, mechanism, alignment across all layers. Key, integrity. Feedback loop, mechanism, ego death and openness to feedback. Key, humility. feedback loop mechanism, the great closure, key, return,